today's vlog is sharing with you a tour of my studio. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur, my tips and tricks for business. And a few of you have definitely been asking me to share with you the studio tour, so here it is. And without further ado, let's basically get in. So the first thing I want to share with you is this thing right here. It's getting a little dirty because it is white, and every single time you press on it, your fingers are probably dirty or whatever. It is a little dirty, but it's fine. This is the Wemo dimmer light. So this is something you install yourself, and you can control it with Google Home, or you can just click on it. And I love this because it's a dimmer. So if I'm watching a movie, I can dim the lights a little bit or just turn it off completely, and I don't have to get up to do it, but usually I do sometimes because sometimes it's a little slow. But right now it's at the top. Oops. It was at the top lighting setting. You can slip it down, and then when you press it is when it turns on. So I'm going to turn it on for you guys so you guys can see the room a little better, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this side wall right here. So this is the wall you probably memorize the most because I film my videos here. My couch was actually used to be over there, and then I bought this table console at JYSK. I'll try to link a lot of the stuff, the bigger items, in the description down below, but if you have things that you want to know, like these smaller items, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer that for you. So the first thing I have is this kind of like corkboard sort of style thing that I haven't put up yet. I'm not sure where I want to put it up, but we'll figure out then. I have a trash can right there, and one of my biggest plants. This one, I believe, is a Chinese evergreen or something like that. This plant is very confusing. Sometimes it looks amazing, and sometimes it just dies. As you can see, some leaves are dying right now, so it is a very crazy plant. It's almost like a teenager. So here's the console here. This is from JYSK. I had a part that was not right, and then I tried to change it, but I forgot. I couldn't find the key to unscrew things, so I am going to have to figure that out one day. So on the top of this is basically something I just like sharing with stuff that I love. So for example, I have this coffee. I've been into coffee lately, so that's super cute. I've purchased some random decors throughout the years, and I just keep them there. I like to repurpose them, so I will move them once in a while so it looks a little different. Right now I have these really cute drawers from Minima Basics. They also have these pen holders, which are all point hunt pens in there, so if I need it for a photo shoot, I can just grab it, and it looks really pretty with the rose gold and gold. And then right here we just have some random stuff that I bought. A lot of this stuff was from either IKEA or Winners. A lot of the decor products I get are from there. So this clock is definitely from Winners, and then you've probably seen this in IKEA. I just have hand cream here, and then I have one of my favorite prints. This one I believe is from Vegas. It is some artist that wrote it. And then on this side I have this what do you call this? This is, I believe, a laptop stand that I got from IKEA, and then I did a DIY one time where I just put the marble contact paper on the glass, and it looks really cute. And this is kind of my coffee station. I use it once in a while. Sometimes I'm just not feeling it, but other times when I want to brew something super nice and good, I will use that. So I have a coffee grinder, some bowls, the measuring weight thing, and then the gooseneck that you need. So there's that. So the next section I have here is basically a section I've always had since I was younger, or just a while ago, and then I just repurposed everything and just added my own stuff on top of it. So this is things that I store. I store some point hunt stuff in here, even though it's Mr. Poi usually does all the orders, but I do have some stock in hand in Canada just in case I ever need it. So those are basically it. And then we just have some decor products. as you can see. And then the rest is all storage for Point Hun. So we have a bunch of stuff up there too. So the next section is this one right here. This is actually kind of like similar to the IKEA one, but I believe I bought this at Target or something like that, because the 3x3 would fit perfectly in this spot, but they didn't have that for an IKEA. So the first thing I have are some more decor. This is what I use to water my plants. I have this cute fake lavender plant, and then I also have my Instax wide camera, and then on the bottom I just keep all my special paper that I need when I am printing for Point Hun. So some of the stuff that I print are printed by hand, and some of the other stuff is done at a printer. So I have special paper, regular paper, cardstock, sticker paper, and I have some random papers on the bottom. And then over here I just watered my plants, so it's a little wet inside. I just have a few of my plants in here. My favorite's the aloe plant. This one I believe is the one with the flower. I forgot what it's called from the top of my head. And I have another succulent on this side. And then now we head to my favorite part, because it's the TV, and this is where I watch TV all the time. This is my favorite spot because in this house it has this nice brick wall, so super cute, and you get to add whatever you want. So I do have that IKEA shelf here, so instead of putting it upwards, I put it sideways to use as a TV stand, and it fits perfectly there. So thanks to my brother for buying me that for, I believe, birthday or Christmas. And I'm going to show you the couch is right here. I will show you the couch first and then go back to over there. So this couch has been with me for like a few years now, and it was only $50. It's definitely a smaller couch, but it went through a lot, so now it's a little bit broken. As you can see, when I bought it used for $50, it was basically pretty good condition, but after a few years definitely had some sad things happen to it. And then I have these pink cushions that I like, and then this is the coffee table I've had for a while. What I love about this coffee table is that it moves, so when I'm filming I usually use this as a stand. So I just keep some random things in here. I have a plant, I have a candle, and then in the bottom I just have, I believe, magazines, and I'm not going to show you too much because it's a mess down there. And now we're gonna go straight back to here. So on the top there's this random shelf. So this is things that this shelf just came with this place, so I just utilize whatever. If I had this shelf, I'll probably paint it a different color, but I'll just use what I have since I'm living at home. Thanks, Mom. And then so I just have random things that I've collected throughout the years, and I just put it on the top. And a lot of this stuff is definitely from Winners or TJ Maxx, Home Goods, those kind of places. And have some of my favorite books on the top. And then on the bottom, I just keep my camera here because I always need to take photos, so I just keep it at a spot that I can just grab. I have this speaker here. I have my Apple TV and this EV pad, which is basically a Chinese kind of like Apple TV, I guess. And then I just have this non-branded TV, and then I have my remotes in this little box and some random things, and my plant, the Chinese money plant that's kind of dying. And then after that, I just have these drawers. At first I only bought 2 of these, and then these 2 are empty. I was gonna put stuff up like I did over here, but I didn't, so I ended up buying 2 more and just fitting that in there. I just realized I never finished the side of the tour, so I'm just gonna go straight through it right away. So this is my prop box. I have a lot of props in there, so a lot of the stuff in there is pink, and then I just have random decor in here. So there was a plant, there's some plant there that I took away, so now it's empty there, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing too fancy. It's mostly storage boxes. And then we go over here. So I bought this drawer, or this kind of cabinet at IKEA for a really discounted price. It didn't really have legs, so I had to put something underneath for it to stand. So this is my printer where I print all a lot of the point hunt stuff. So I've been doing journaling cards and the vellum in here. I'll probably stop doing journaling cards and get them printed at a better paper stock. And then on this side I have a drawer that I haven't even used yet. I'm not sure what I want to put in there. And then back here is all my camera stuff. So some of the cameras that I'm trying to sell is in here, and some stuff that I've been using. So the camera that I'm using right now will be in there. And then in here, I don't want to show you too much. It's a little mess in here. So I just have random paper stuff in here, like cardstock and stuff that doesn't fit in my paper section. I have my silhouette, and I believe behind is a laminator, and then the rest is more storage, such as ink and random stationery products. Then we go on this side, and this is where a lot of the light is coming from, and then my desk is over there. So I have this bar cart that I actually won from Crate and Barrel. Apparently it's worth like $800, and I want it, and it was super heavy when I had to bring it home, but now that I got it, I can use it, and I'm using it as my coffee station. So this is where I get my instant coffee. So if I wanted more of a homemade and a little more work, I would go to the other section that I was showing you earlier. If not, I'm just going straight to my Nespresso. I have water that you can get if anyone comes over. They can just grab water with this cup over here, and then I have the pods in there. I have my sugar and honey and random things on the bottom. So there's other things such as more coffee, tea supplies, and some bottles of wine. Now I'm going to skip the desk because I want to do this last, because this is definitely the space that I use the most. So I'm going to skip over to over here, which is my station that I like when people come over to hang out, or if I just need to sit down and not be on my computer. I'm not going to show you to the right because it's a huge mess on that side. I need to figure out a way to hide that stuff and start cleaning that up. But other than that, I'm going to go straight to on this side. So I used to have a really big table. So this is from Structube. I used to have a really, really big one. I realized I didn't need a big one, so I sold that along with some white chairs that I had. And then I purchased this one instead and purchased some new chairs. So now there's only two here, which I actually like a lot better. It doesn't take too much space, and it still functions as the way you want it to. These chairs are from Amazon. They were really inexpensive, and they're super cute, and I really like them. And I have this stand here, which I've had for a year now. I just usually put whatever flowers that I have. Right now I have dry flowers, so that's good. I don't have to buy any flowers. And I also have some random things on top. So I have an ornament because I think I was taking photos, some cream, and a candle. And right here I just have something that I was doing, holiday gift card with sparkle and white, and then I just have that as a giveaway, and I'm just leaving it that there until the giveaway ends. So if you are local in my city, make sure to join the giveaway. And then my most used bags are right here. So one of them is this one right here. This is Kiana. I actually did what's in my bag video, so I'll link that for you, and that just stays here most of the time. When I need to bring stuff out, I can grab it and go really quick. So as I was mentioning, I was going to show you this side. So the side right here, I also have this bag right here, which I also have done a video on. So this is the first one I did, and this is the backpack. So it's super cute, fits everything in here. So now we can go straight into my favorite section. So right here is basically where all my photos happen. A lot of the point hunt down shot product photos happens on this table. I usually move everything. I used to have nothing over here until I wanted a more structured desk and make sure I'm not slouching and stuff like that, so I added all this stuff. But before, this wasn't even here, so it's easier to film. But when I do need to take videos or photos, I will move all this stuff and make the tripod and everything ready to go. So I'm so excited to share with you this side of my This is basically a mini desk tour. I'm going to do a super short one, and maybe in January I'll do a more in-depth one for you guys if you're interested. So let me know in the comments down below. This is basically this area I am always in, and I never move from it. So yeah, so I'm going to show you super quick, and then if you want a more in-depth where I show you everything in my drawers, you can let me know in the comments down below. So the first section I have here, I used to have 2 desks. So this desk right here, there was supposed to be 2 before I got this. It was supposed to be for more like having a team and being able to work together, but that didn't really happen. So I ended up selling that desk, and I ended up getting this, which was free, and I just moved this to the side so I have more space to put stuff. I just have random stuff up here. I have my Google Home. I have random things like my planner. So I have the planner that I have, my business planner that will be starting in January, and I've done a video on that, and I'll link that for you guys. I have my random stuff such as SD cards. I have a lot of those. I have my pills that I haven't taken in a while, car keys, and my Kobo. And then on this bottom there's like a little basket that I just fit a lot of the Point Hun stuff, leather goods in there. Then I have this section over here which carries notebooks and random pieces of things that I might need to grab. So these are things that I grab all the time. So there's a planner and all that stuff. And then here's this really cute little stand that I have little bags and a lot of stickers in the back. And this is the coffee that I was drinking earlier. And then other than that, I just have my planner right now. So this is the planner I'm using, which I will definitely be sharing with you next week. The laptop that I'm using, this is a wooden stand. I've talked about this in Amazon favorite videos. I have my mouse and keyboard, and I have this nice desk mat from Still Classics, and then my charger over there. So I'm doing this super quick just so you know. So let me know if you want a more in-depth desk tour. I have your typical, what do you call it, tape dispenser, staple, a little plant, and a nice lamp. And these are just random things that I have. Usually I put finance stuff in here, but it's a little mess, and I definitely need to clean that up before the end of the year. And that's pretty much it. And last but not least is my chair. This is also from JYSK. I have this really ugly thing that I've been using for padding, because since it's a white chair, I don't want to get dirty. And I definitely need to switch this soon because it's really gross. But that's pretty much it. So that is all I have for you today. If you want a more in-depth tour of my desk, please let me know. But other than that, that's basically my little studio tour. It's basically a living room that's downstairs, and I just do whatever I want down here. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.